Okay, so more water crowding over the weekend. No, you see, sir, and you saw, say, young MPP4 and MPP4, no, they painted the street of Takrade with the red, white, and blue. Yes, sir, oh baby, yes, sir, baby, any blue, no. Now, they didn't know about Takrade, but Takrade say about the manifesto, no. Now, Usha, aside Ashanti region, aside Eastern region, Western region, and one of the biggest strongholds of the NPP. So they deemed very well said they'll bring the manifesto to you guys because the horse so fine. Because we share Western region so rough. Into Usha, that is the best place to launch the manifesto. Omusha ebeboa omuntino ye di omachi ebedu ho ebedu Western region ho takwade so dey me feel ho pa ho me de epo ho. Into me ba ho me the guy me kan dada ho me guy ho me the rough into me be share ho na de si yani na no napo ekasa ye vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia osan ye Franketuni ema political party no enso kasa ye na before we to ask no man one way fi say this is Star Views here on City Star TV. Na me a me de jumede hu chia me ye frame me MC Kelly. We bet me frame me on the mic cause my addicted to the mic. I go give you what you like. Check it. Do you know what time it is? We bet me frame me edinine bowie. We bet me body 10,000 Ghana cedis and me de be ma. Won't me bon so a egu. But you share the course auditorium nim. O sha bibia obia kasa people were so happy to see the likes of Ejako, were happy to see the likes of Prince David Osei and all the people you know more fans, more fans. Now obia kasa we and say papa yankasa ye man penyi His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ekasa ono Dr. Kennedy hu in fact Dr. Kennedy hu Debbie ono a local man Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo aka Addo guy aka Kweku guy adase ono a mount podium no e boy enkomo na asemi okaye dem dey say in the history of Ghana no he is the best president that has ever happened to the country of Ghana. Nana nie Nana said obetimi ni sesi ni bo aka say ono eyo mampenyi a oye mampenyi papa ema ekurui yenti na Nana kan Nana se mekani bibri Nana ye guy na se mekani bibri diti na Nana kan.
You've also heard about the exciting things that we're going to do in the next 8 years. I don't intend to talk about that. What I want to do is to give testimony and make an appeal to the Ghanaian people through you why they should give the leadership of this country to Mahamudu Bawumia and Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Because at the end of the day, plans, policies, programs, if there's no character, if there's no strength, if there's no determination of will in the part of the people involved, they just remain plans and programs. I don't think there's anybody in this country better placed to testify about the capacity of our presidential ticket than me, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I am the best. I am the best placed person to give the testimony, and clearly also the best place to appeal to the people of Ghana to give the stewardship of this country for the next 8 years to Dr. Bawumia and his running mate, Napoli. It was 16 years ago that Mahamudu Bawumia and I first met and decided to join our lives together. I can say that there's not one day that I've regretted joining my life to his and his to me. In opposition as well as in government, he has been a model of loyalty, of honesty, of dedication, and of patriotism. This is a man who lives and breathes Ghana. Whatever commitments he has made before you and before the people of Ghana, I can put my hand on my heart and say he will deliver on each one of those commitments. People have had problems with their vice presidents in the Fourth Republic. We won't go over that. I, Nana Addo, I've never had any problem with my vice president. I've gone to bed every night secure in my knowledge that my vice president stands firmly with and behind me in everything that I've tried to do in these last 7.5 years. He has been the picture, the model of loyalty itself. And all I can say to his vice is that even if he has half of the loyalty that Mahmoud Bawumia has shown to me, he is going to be an excellent vice president. This is a man who has respect for the people of Ghana. This is not a man who is going to tell the Ghanaian people that you have short memories. That is not the kind of man we have here. That is not the type of man we have here. He's a man who has respect for the people of Ghana. This is not somebody who's going to say to the Ghanaian people when his policies have failed that I am not a magician. That is not the language of Mahmoud Bawumia. That is not the sort of person that he is. We have here a man who is respectful and who will work night and day to make sure that our country continues on the upward trajectory. You have, in the business that we have chosen, some who blow with the wind. They say one thing today, and they'll say another thing tomorrow, because they believe that we have short memories. We don't remember their record. We remember their record. The record of failure. There have been 5 presidents in Ghana. One, unfortunately, died in harness. But the other 4 that are left, and I'm saying this because I know there are going to be a lot of first-time voters, people who perhaps don't remember our recent history very well. But 3 of these 4 presidents, all of them, because of their record, the Ghanaian people renewed their mandate. Jerry John Rawlings got a second term. John Ajekum Kufuor got a second term. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo got a second term. There is only one whose record did not merit a second term. And you and I know who I am talking about. Is a man who wants to come back to save his image because he believes that Ghanaians have forgotten his record. Mr. Candidate, your record has not been forgotten. We will not allow that record to be forgotten. So, I don't have any hesitation in saying to you and saying to the people of Ghana that the leadership that Mahmoud Bawumia is going to provide for us is exactly the leadership we need to take us to the next step of our development. If indeed the biggest strategic interest of the 21st century is the development of the digital economy and the unfolding of the fourth industrial revolution, there is only one man in Ghana today that can take us through that fourth industrial revolution. Mahamudu Bawumia is his name. He's going to be ably supported by a young man. Are you still a young man? By a young man who has always impressed me. In 2012, he was the director of my election campaign. When, by the grace of God and the generosity of the Ghanaian people, I was honored and privileged with the office of President of the Republic. The most important flagship program of my government at its outset was the implementation of the free senior high school policy. I had no doubt in my mind that he was the one person who could implement that policy to success. And that is why I confined him to this job. Everybody in Ghana can testify to the success with which he implemented the free senior high school policy. We're talking about these two people. We're talking about achievers, people who achieve things in their lives. Our presidential candidate and incoming president was on his way to becoming governor of the Bank of Ghana, having had a brilliant career as a central banker until he met me, and I diverted him. But I think at the end of the day, he will agree today that the diversion has been worth his while. Matthew Poku Prempeh is an achiever. Apart from implementing the free senior high school policy, he has been for the last 3.5 years our energy minister. Not only has he kept the lights on, but he has helped us through some very difficult programs of restructuring our energy debt and putting our energy sector on a much sounder footing than we came to meet it in 2017. These are the two people who are asking for the mandate of the Ghanaian people. I have no hesitation, as the outgoing president is saying that they will be worthy successors to the office of president and vice president. So I want all of you here, the leadership of our party, from top to bottom, from the polling station to the national leadership, from all members of the campaign committees, from the electoral area through the constituency, through the regions, to the national level, to make an extra effort to go out and sell this golden ticket to every nook and cranny of our country, to make sure that when the results are declared, hopefully on the 8th of December, we will hear the sweet news. The 6th president of the 4th Republic, Mahamudu Bawumia, has won a clear victory. And as I told you, when I hear that noise and I go to Black Star Square on the 7th of January, then I'm off to Chibi. And I'm expecting to see some of you there in my retirement. Thank you, and may God bless you all and bless the MPP. Thank you.
So Nana Nekasa, no. Nana Nkasa Nekasa, no. Nana a guy. Nana a guy. No, that's why you're quick for the sorry, you're quick for them. Say, yeah, guy in the same. Nana a chalky. We need podium nature. So chalky one side now, mass speech one after the other. Na me say bro funu dos do bro funu pa ne kan e ha me no bro funu dos so ya sana me nike ka me mpo wala me nike ka me o ka bro sana me nike ka me bre bro funu me sere mu nti odwe hu say nana we nana kan he is the best thing that has ever happened to Ghana. Odwe hu say in the comment section me person kasa bebre me sere mu mo am share for the very first time star views here on City Star TV ase ho no me say obe subscribe me say obe my comment ni bi wo ho me say obia na wa share wachicha mo bia so aso obia so se nkwa abodo no chiche ne so obia so wati ase na enye guy uwie so a na comment no achocho bibia to ho na nasesei udwe ho sei ye from MC Kelly eneme nche MC Kelly bye bye.